It is usually said that a pilot does not fly by reading a manual, but by reading the instruments. Dashboards are like business instruments that provide real-time information about the direction and condition of the business. Imagine your CEO asking you, "How is the bakery performing?" If you open a spreadsheet and start scrolling through rows of data and formulas, you've already lost their attention. In Fortune 500 companies, financial analysts are judged not just by their ability to calculate numbers, but by their ability to communicate them. So a dashboard is your cockpit. It abstracts the complexity of your model into a clean, visual one-pager that tells the story of the business in 5 seconds or less. It separates the signal, key insights, from the noise, raw data. In this final topic of Module 5, we will build a professional executive dashboard for Greenleaf Bakery that dynamically updates as you change your pricing or volume strategies. The core concepts. 1. The 5-second rule. A truly professional dashboard should pass what's known as the 5-second rule. In other words, within just 5 seconds of looking at it, a user must be able to answer 3 critical questions. 1. Are we winning or losing? Is the business in profit or loss right now? The dashboard should make this crystal clear. 2. Why? What's driving the result? Is it sales volume, pricing strategy, or rising costs? The dashboard should point directly to the cause of the above result. 3. What do we do next? Which levers can be pulled to improve performance? The dashboard should highlight actionable steps to take, not just static numbers. This rule ensures that dashboards are not just pretty visuals, but decision-making tools. 2. Key design principles. 1. Top left dominance. Place the most critical metric, e.g., net profit, in the top left corner of the dashboard. That's where the eye naturally begins scanning. This ensures that your most important number gets immediate attention. 2. Context is king. Numbers alone are meaningless. For example, 2.4M doesn't tell a story. Always add context, such as A. 2.4M, 15% above target. B. 2.4M, trend, steady growth. Context helps transform raw data into insight. 3. Less is more. Simplicity is power. Remove clutter like grid lines and unnecessary labels. Use white space strategically to guide the eye and reduce cognitive load. A clean design makes insights pop. 4. Interactive by design. Dashboards should invite exploration. Users must be able to play with data. For example, switch scenarios, filter by region, or test assumptions without leaving the dashboard. This interactivity turns passive viewing into active decision-making. Always have in mind that a dashboard is not just a reporting tool, but a business cockpit. Business executives rely on them. If the dashboard fails the 5-second rule, leaders waste time searching for meaning instead of acting. A well-designed dashboard accelerates clarity, confidence, and execution, building the Greenleaf Profitability Dashboard. Here, we will create a clean interface that links to the scenario analysis we built in previous topic. Before we proceed, open your saved Greenleaf Bakery workbook and create a new sheet named Dashboard. With the dashboard sheet selected, go to the View tab. Under Show Group, deselect the Grid Lines checkbox. Let's now create the dashboard step by step as follows. Step 1. The interactive inputs. First, we'll create the steering wheel that will make our dashboard interactive. So, we'll place the user inputs at the top so it's easy to access. This is a good UX/UI design principle. Do the following. 1. In row 2, create a gray banner across the top. Say A2, H2. 2. In cell B3, create a label. Select Scenario. 3. In the Scenario Analysis worksheet, Delete the scenarios input cell and recreate the scenarios in the list worksheet and use it as a source in the data validation window. Then cut Ctrl+X it and paste Ctrl+X in cell C3. Test it to ensure that your calculations on the scenario sheet still link to this new location. 4. In cell E3, create another label, Product Line. 5. In cell F3, cut Ctrl+X and paste Ctrl+V, the product drop-down in the input sheet here. We've created interactivity that helps users explore the dashboard and view results in real time. Test them out to ensure that all calculations are still accurate. Step 2. The KPI cards. Let's create the KPI cards to display the big numbers that matter in business. This includes, but is not limited to, net profits, net profit margin, etc. We will use linked text boxes or shape cards for a polished look. First, create a card for the net profit. 1. Insert any shape of your choice, e.g., a rounded rectangle shape. Fill it with dark blue. 2. Select the shape. Go to the formula bar. Type equals and click on the Scenario Analysis Profit cell in your Scenario Analysis sheet. The shape now displays the number. 3. Format the text with white, bold, size 20. 4. Add a text label above / inside. Monthly net profit. Second, create another card to the right of the first for the net profit margin percent. 1. Repeat the above process. 2. Link this second shape to your net profit margin percent cell in the scenario profit analysis. If it is not there, create it in one of the cells using the formula equals net profit / revenue percent. 3. Format the shape with light blue fill. Third, create a status indicator using the traffic light. 1. In a cell next to the cards, e.g. H4, write a formula equals if net_profit 0, profitable, not profitable. 2. Use conditional formatting on this cell. Green fill / text if cell contains profitable. Red fill / text if cell contains not profitable. This answers the "Are we winning?" question instantly. Step 3. Visualizing the scenario profit. Executives love to compare options. Let's build a chart that compares the base, best, and worst cases side by side. 1. On the scenario analysis sheet, create the scenario summary table as shown. Column 1 should have base case, best case, and worst case labels. Column 2 will have the profit calculations for each scenario using the formula for calculating net profit equals total revenue, total cost. For base case equals price times volume minus cost asterisk volume plus total fixed cost. Copy the formula to other scenarios. 2. Select the data and go to the Insert tab. Under Charts, select the column chart. 3. Select the chart you just created and remove grid lines and axes. Also, remove the legend and add a data label. Finally, add the title, Scenario Profit Analysis. 4. Select the chart and cut it, Ctrl+X. Go to the dashboard sheet, paste, and position this chart to the center of your dashboard. Step 4. The Profit Bridge, Revenue versus Costs, Visual. We'll create another chart that shows where the money goes. The data sources should include total revenue, total variable cost, and total fixed costs. 1. Hold the Control key and select Total Variable Costs, Fixed Costs, and Net Profit from your Scenario Analysis worksheet. 2. On the Insert tab, insert a stacked column chart. Use colors to differentiate the TVC, fixed cost, and net profit. 3. Move the chart to the dashboard. It shows that revenue equals variable cost plus fixed cost plus profit. Note that if the profit stack disappears or goes below zero, the business is underwater. Step 5. Final polish. 1. Select all your shapes/charts. Go to Page Layout. Under Arrange, select Align, and choose Snap to Grid from the list to ensure perfect spacing. 2. Use brand or appropriate colors or standard corporate blue/grays colors to make your dashboard look elegant. 3. Select the whole sheet, Ctrl+A. Right-click any cell and choose Format Cells from the context menu. Go to the Protection tab and select the Lock checkbox. Click OK. Then, select only your input cells, product line, and scenarios. Right-click, go to Format Cells, then Protection, and deselect Locked and click OK. This will unlock the input cells to activate interaction. Go to Review and select Protect Sheet. In the dialog box, enter a password and click OK. The worksheet is protected. Users can only change the dropdowns. They cannot break your formulas or move your charts. Conclusion: before you finish, run your dashboard through this checklist. Do the most important numbers, profit, etc., stand out the most? Does changing the scenario dropdown instantly update the charts and KPI cards? If you select worst case or best case, does the status indicator turn red or green? This will depend on the profit level. If profit is positive, it should turn green and red when profit is negative. You have now graduated from Excel user to financial modeler. This dashboard is what you screenshot for a presentation. It empowers decision makers to answer what-if questions in real time, turning your business model into a strategic command center. Note that the business's most important numbers should appear on the dashboard. This is the end of Module 5, Profitability Analysis. In this module, we learned that price is a strategy, not just a tag. We discovered that net profit is the only truth that matters for survival. We stress-tested the business with different scenarios and visualized it all in a dynamic dashboard. In Module 6, we will tackle the lifeline of the business: cash flow forecasting. Profit is great, but you can't pay bills with profit. You pay them with cash. We will learn how to manage your finances effectively. See you there.